How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here, and we're doing more Vampire Diaries. It is episode number 2 of season 6. Yeah, looking forward to picking up from how we kicked things off with this season. Obviously, on, I guess, the alive side kind of things. We had everyone dealing still with the loss of Damon and Bonnie in their own various ways, especially with Elena. And, you know, one could agree in a way that was unhealthy and whatnot, but also there was, you know, Stefan, who's completely cut himself off from the main cast as well. So yes, as well as the fact that they're still dealing with the fact that they've been essentially exiled from Mystic Falls, obviously, with the little barrier that the Travelers had put up. So yeah, but we did get some very, very interesting moments at the very end of the episode with Bonnie and Damon, who are just chilling. They're just vibing. They are having pancakes. They are... Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing fine. So, yeah, all this kerfuffle of them, you know, embracing the light. Maybe they've got to heaven. Who knows where they're at right now? Because it's not exactly a terrible place, unless we're in the good place. No, in all seriousness, it will be very, very interesting to follow their story. So, with that said, let's get into this episode of the Vampire Diaries. It's episode 2 for season 6. Let's go. Oh no, it's the Comic-Con thing all over again. 4 months ago. Which tracks? It's the Comic-Con thing!
Oh my God.
The grill's still there.
I definitely blew that up about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Why don't we see any people? If we're still on the other side, we should at least be able to see the limit.
Are they on the parallel world or some shit?
And it was cool.
This isn't Jer's house.
Well, it's not yours either.
Look, it's no big deal. I can just...
Isn't that Sarah?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Oh, heck. So he's been sleeping with Sarah.
Completely overstay my welcome.
Oh, she's just trying to make breakfast for Stefan.
Never mind what I thought.
No, I just wasn't really expecting you to still be here.
Oh, oh. It is really, really sad, like, it's come to this extreme, I guess, in terms of what Alaric had to do. Wait, Enzo? Because we didn't see him in the last episode.
I don't know what
Hey!
Witches are also monstrously secretive. Quite gifted it.
Well. Well, there's a blast from the past. Hello, gorgeous.
Hey! That's
Talk me through it.
his greeting card to Caroline. Love it. Oh, man. It's so funny, though, because obviously, you know, when it comes to information, there's always torture, etc. Yeah, we get it. But then there is also, Enzo's way of, I guess, torture, which is just really making people weak on their knees. Can't blame him, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you trust me to be digging around in your mind?
I trust you completely.
Okay.
It's Alaric for crying out loud.
You had a nice moment on the road with a stranger, but that's all he was. A stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger.
Ooh.
2 people passing in the night.
It's interesting because, you know, that's going to create some roots, isn't it? Oh. That's all he was, a stranger. It's going to create some branches in her mind in terms of trying to repress this memory.
And that is Elena's not so burnt to a crisp house.
They've gone back in time! What?
1994.
Good year.
Is that-
Bit biased.
Are we
We're back in time. All right. I feel like some people are not going to like this. I don't mind it personally. I mean, I'm a sucker for time travel, if you know me. Yeah. But, you know, you've got, like, this whole supernatural concept. You've got vampires, werewolves, all that shit. And then you throw in something completely insane like time travel into the equation. And it might be a bit, you know, oversaturated for some people, if that makes sense. So, I'm fine with it.
Matos. Incendio.
Unless it's... Is it gonna work here? No. Alright.
Still can't do.
She'd say that you should do what's best for you.
Ooh. Caroline has no filter,
Look.
but...
I think it's great that you still have hope. I really do, but for my own survival, I need to let him go.
Yeah, I mean... She's not saying to Caroline, drop it. It's just... It's this whole situation of don't get your hopes up, and this is a... Because she even said Alaric will bring back the memories. So... Because... This is just a situation of better safe than sorry. Because you don't want to cling on to hope. Because, as I found out in the final episode of Season 5, hope is just an illusion. Liam, get over it.
Perfect timing. I was just.
I ran into some of your friends.
What? Where?
Yes, Enzo.
You are a hard man to track down. I wasn't sure.
Enzo.
Friend.
How did you meet exactly?
Ivy's car was in the shop where I work.
Yeah, he's allowed to work.
Repair shop.
It's relaxing. Always notice a woman's neck. I'm a neck person. So Stefan.
Oh
right,
my
Stefan?
god!
Ah, well, that's silly. You can't just stop being a neck person.
Is Enzo your boyfriend? Oh God, no. Would you date that?
Hello.
Yes?
I'm right here.
I also found this at my Grams' house. World Grimoire.
Yeah, well, I found this. I drank it last year when Rick died.
So,
we're in this snapshot of another time.
yeah.
Something. Everything that existed in 1994 still exists.
Or better.
CDs. No MP3s.
It's a 7-letter word. Or?
Pass. I know that's not a 7-letter word. What the hell?
You've got to be kidding me. Bonnie, look at the date on that paper.
Are they... Wait! Nah! We are not just in the past. We are not just in the past. We are in a bloody time loop. Yeah, we're in a time loop. So they are in hell because time loops, as we all know, are hell.
She there now?
No, she split. Why?
I have some deputy buddies over the station.
Uh-oh.
Sheriff ran
I
the place
don't
in the parking
trust
lot
this
stole.
trip.
Kidding.
No. Now I can be paranoid, but if there's a bad element coming through town, I want to keep tabs on it.
Oh no.
Yeah, no one was there.
I was embarrassed, but I got over it.
Who was Damon Salvatore?
He was my boyfriend. I loved him, and he died.
Oh my god, this whole technique.
How much longer is it gonna take?
It is a bit.
Signature
Ugh.
moment.
I wanted to kiss him so badly.
No one kissed anyone. Who's Damon Salvatore?
He was
He was
my
my
boyfriend.
not it. Next.
I don't know, Rick.
Well, think about it, Elena. Think about that
It's
moment
just
where you knew this person was
like
somebody that you had feelings
sifting
for,
through memories,
you
and it's like, ah!
loved.
Turn top 40?
Autumn.
No, heat pancakes.
Whoa. I'll take it out of the pancakes.
Pancakes are great. I guess if you have them for the same like day every 2 months.
You to be witchy to get us the hell out of here.
You know.
Misunderstanding. Perhaps this will clear it all up.
Oh!
Enzo!
What the hell is wrong with you?
So many secrets. What are you running from, Stefan?
Jesus. And there it is.
Calm down. Come with me. let's
Get there.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't want to admit what everyone else already knows. She fell in love with Damon when she was still with Stefan.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh.
In all those messages that I left you, you couldn't hear that I was completely falling apart without you?
Oh.
Because you never listened to them.
No.
Let me summarize them for you. You're a dick. If you want him out of your house, you throw him out yourself.
It does suck. It does suck.
How sad is it that my own evil doppelganger was smarter than me?
It does sting. It's like I don't want to admit that she was right, but
Deciding that I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna leave the room. Until Damon walked in to give me my birthday gift.
oh, the parallels.
He gave me the one thing that represented hope for me and his brother. I knew how much it hurt him, but he did it.
Powered through. I mean, admittedly, the spark was there in that episode, wasn't it?
And in that moment, I loved him. I didn't want to. I mean,
It's gonna be heartbreaking when he has to
terrified
pop
me,
the question, who is Damon Salvatore?
for that moment, I loved him.
Damon never came into the room. He never gave you the necklace. The party was miserable, and we spent the rest of the night at the house watching movies and eating popcorn. Jerry.
Oh, that's it though. Oh,
Who is Damon Salvatore?
He's Stefan's brother.
oh
He's a
no.
monster.
Here we are.
Then he died.
There we go. Progress.
I'll be right back.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What's he gonna do?
Did your
Oh,
friends leave?
I feel I kind of do want to hug Caroline. Bit extreme there?
Got a girl out there crying over you because she cares so much. Start over in a life that's nothing but a lie. I will make you pay.
It's like he's really filling in Damon's
Misery you
shoes.
deserve.
Bloody hell!
See? We're all still neck people.
You kind of deserve me railing at you on voicemails that you're never gonna get.
Bonnie's gonna listen to those messages and oh, that's gonna be something, isn't
I'll
it?
let you again tomorrow.
Oh,
Just let her stay till she finds her dad.
Seriously, Jer? I'm on the community protection committee, and she's a car thief.
yeah, this is like damaging for
We
him.
can go stay at Stefan and Damon's. No one's there.
You can't leave. I told Elena that I'd watch out for you.
It's not like she can do anything about it.
I feel like, I'm very curious about her.
Big supporters. What are the founding families, actually?
Which
Wait.
The Fells.
Oh
I'm
shit!
Thomas Vincent Fell III, to be exact.
Thomas!
My dad called me
Thomas
Trip. I was
Fell.
such a clumsy kid that I took my mom's maiden name when he bailed.
Ugh.
Can you imagine? Trip Fell?
So if you're from a founding family, that means you know all the...
Any final words?
Oh! Literally cooking them! Yeah, he's literally cooking them! You're not Thomas. You're not whoever. You're just Trip Foul. That's fucking funny.
I didn't finish this.
Unless someone did in their sleep.
Well, neither did I.
We're not alone.
There's someone else here.
We are not alone. Fun. Absolutely fun. Ooh. Unless someone did that in their sleep, I don't know. People do crazy shit in their sleep, so... And being in a time loop is gonna mess our minds up, isn't it? So, like I said, nothing good comes from a time loop. It is hell. So... But to be fair, I mean... It is a concept that has been utilised as a hell. I know that from a show that I watched a few years ago. And to relive your a worst day and all of that in a time loop, and yeah, that is a really innovative way of having hell. So who knows? This could be definitely hell. I know you make the joke about it, but I mean, it's not like yeah, it's a fun and very, very playful trope and all of that. But for these characters, not so much. You know, for a writer, you're able to have so much freedom, so much fun. But the characters, on the other hand, not so much. So, yeah. But, I mean, that was really, really powerful stuff. I mean, from Elena's story, Stefan, and I even wanted... honestly, I did want to give Caroline a bit of a hug. How devastated she was. There's even some substance with you know, Sarah's story and all of that, but I'm not exactly convinced about Trip, especially with, you know, the fact that he's just barbecued a bunch of vampires and yeah, so I mean, he's definitely in on the note, but I guess you'd expect that from the Fells, like one of the founding family members. Oh, well, he's definitely in on the loop, but yeah, he might be a bit of an issue later on, especially, you know, if Stefan returns, if Enzo, like anyone returns from the main ensemble, yeah, he's going to be a bit of a problem. So, yeah. So yeah, very interesting episode of the Vampire Diaries. Really enjoyed that. Very heartbreaking stuff again. But in a bit of a different way. I felt like with obviously a lot of these characters, I mean, a lot of these characters are still dealing, understandably, but obviously with Elena's story, there was heartache, but there was also very much intrigue coming into this episode and following this episode, not just in terms of obviously Bonnie and Damon, where the hell they are at, quite literally possibly, but also some of the new characters as well, because with Trip, for example, I kind of expected him to be a bit of an ongoing presence over the course of this season. He did seem to be someone in the last episode that seemed to have that aura about the fact that he could potentially be a bit of a hindrance, a bit of a pain in the ass. And I guess that's kind of verified. I say kinda because, I mean, we don't know what those vampires did. So, but you do suspect that the main cast are probably going to get caught up in Trip's bullshit, and he's probably going to be a character that's going to be a bit of an issue, someone that can't be talked down. So, yeah, I mean, he's not full of bullshit, because obviously Sarah, he did point out to Matt about the fact that she's, you know, stolen cars and all of that, and Sarah did come clean about that. So it's not like Sarah is a wanted person just because of some kind of weird obsession, or because she is the key to something. She does have a bit of a history, yeah. So after looking into that attack, oh yeah, she's stole a car. So and like I said, when Matt came back, yeah, this new Trip guy, he's saying that Sarah's a wanted person. Yeah, I am a wanted person. So yeah, but she could also be I know it's a weird segue, but she could also be a bit of a wanted person in terms of looking for a dad, I guess. Because, and I know, you know, some people might not think it's, you know, too much to think about, but you don't throw in a line like that and it's just going to mean nothing. There is something going on in regards to in regards to Sarah finding out more about her family, seemingly. So, it will be very, very intriguing to follow that, because I definitely do have etched in the back of my mind that she is related to someone of this show, someone of the main cast. But it will be, like I said, very interesting to see what's going to happen. Yeah. I just hope she's not another Gilbert or whatever, because that would just be very, very awkward, obviously, with Jeremy, but we'll see. Yeah, it was a very, very fascinating episode, to be fair. Just mainly, I mean, the Elena stuff was also very intriguing, very heartbreaking, and very obviously questionable, but very intriguing at the same time. But I think the most intriguing aspect was definitely Damon and Bonnie, because you saw at the end of the last episode they were chilling, and it was like, okay, so can't be all that bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said in the reaction itself, there might be a few people that might feel a bit, okay, well, this might be a bit of a jump the shark moment for the Vampire Diaries. I don't know. Because we're already dealing with one world of, supernatural, with werewolves, with hybrids, with vampires, all that jazz. Even ghosts, even witches. And now we've incorporated time travel into the mix of things. Although I don't know if it's just going to be as simple as, okay, well, they are stuck in another time. It's not necessarily that. There is no people. There is no young Bonnie. There is no young Elena. I think they would be alive around this time. I'm not sure. Maybe a year off. But yeah, we're seeing that in Mystic Falls. There's no one there where Damon and Bonnie are. Which is something that I found very interesting even before the reveal of the fact that they are in a time loop. So, and it is like a snapshot. It's like, okay, well, everything is undisturbed. There's no people there. It's like a little bubble kind of universe in a sense that Bonnie and Damon are kind of trapped in, some kind of limbo. Because it is like they have taken. It is like there has been a snapshot taken of Mystic Falls, and it's just planted outside of, I guess, the main universe, and that's where Bonnie and Damon have ended up. So where there's no people, there's no. It's not like they've actually time traveled, I guess. So, yeah, but, cause like I said, there's no people that, like, Bonnie or Damon can interact with. So, not even well, especially for Damon, it's not like he can go out and find his younger self. Hey, don't do this, don't do that. So, there are still rules in place in regard to how they are utilizing this, but it was very, very fascinating just going over the course of this episode, finding bits and pieces. Oh, they're in 1994. Oh, they're in a time loop. So, and now the fascination just continues because, of course, they are acknowledging the fact that someone else is there. Now, like the whole Sarah situation in regards to family, is this going to be someone that we know? I don't know. That could put it will, like, I can just imagine, like, well, I mean, to be fair, it could be someone who has been there for a long time, actually. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I'm just ready for the show to just surprise me, because I wasn't even anticipating them. Because that's it though. Like with them essentially time traveling, even though it's not like they've actually time traveled or anything like that. It's not something I would have on my predictions, just because I usually think for the worlds that we've established for a show like I say for a show like the Vampire Diaries, time travel can be a bit like questionable, but Supernatural have done it, and they've done it effectively. So yeah, at the same, like I said, at some aspect, I can see some people feeling like that this show might have taken that jump the shark moment, but at the same time, it's not unheard of. I mean, even Charmed, for example, they've done their fair share of time travel. And for Supernatural and Charmed, that's actually incorporated, actual time travel where they've interacted with people, interacted with their younger selves, etc., etc. Whereas this is not exactly that. It's like they have gone back to 1994, but they've gone back to, as Damon put it, a bit of a snapshot of 1994. So there's no people there, and they're in a bit of a time loop. So there is still some kind of supernatural play, I imagine, where it is like they're in some kind of purgatory that was affected, of course, with the eruption of the other side. So yeah, but it is going to be very interesting to see what will happen. So yeah, Elena and Alaric sessions were, yeah, I mean, it was really, really rough. And here's the thing, Alaric didn't even want to do this either, because, I mean, he is removing his best bud from Elena's mind. And I do feel so bad for Alaric as well. I mean, yeah, it's all, well, I say for the viewer, it's all sunshine and rainbows that he's come back. But, I mean, Elena even pointed it out in the last episode in regards to how he is feeling. Because everyone was, and it was still ongoing in regards to this episode. But everyone's dealing in their own way. They're grieving in a sense. And, Alaric is not with Damon. That's something that I pointed out in the last episode. We brought Alaric back, but at the expense of Damon being away from him again. So, and obviously this whole kerfuffle wouldn't have happened if Damon wasn't, swiped away from the other side. So yeah, in regards to Alaric having to try and purge Damon from Elena's mind. But still, this whole thing isn't exactly all sunshine and rainbows for Alaric. It's going to be painful for him to having to acknowledge the fact that he has to do this for Elena. So, and even Elena said, although I do expect some kind of complications for reasons, but even Elena said that Alaric will just bring back the memories. But I just feel like that might do a bit of damage if we just flood them back. So, yeah, but yeah, it was really, really sad. And it was very intriguing just seeing the process take place in regards to Alaric and Elena, going through the memories of Delana, I guess you could say. Yeah. Because that's it, though. They were trying to find that pinpoint. They were trying to find that exact moment where realization set in. Where the love was there. So they had to go through the Delana best bits, I guess you could say, to try and find the moment, that exact singularity. And yeah. And it's just really, really sad because, I mean, it's not exactly turning off her humanity, but it's just especially when you just think of what Delana has gone through, should I say? And yeah, it's you just got to think about what's going to happen when Damon does return. Like I said, expect complications, but it was a really, really powerful. It was really, really powerful, but also really, really sad. So, and the way that Alaric was trying to sour every memory just to try and, push things a bit further in terms of making that breakthrough. So, yeah, but it's a bit of a difficult situation for, it is a bit of a difficult situation for Alaric to have to deal with because he doesn't want to, there is going to be that feeling of betrayal for Damon, isn't there? But at the same time, he wants to, Elena's in a bit of a difficult place. He has to he has a duty of care to Elena, even, you know, back alive. So, yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen when Damon does come back. It's something that I did bring up in the last episode, that it's going to be it's not going to be, like, Damon's expecting a wholesome reunion, and that is pretty sad in itself, because he's expecting this heartwarming reunion. Elena's not going to have that because of the fact that, Elena's, that love wasn't there. He was a monster. It's not like she has completely forgotten who Damon is in regards to, like she knows that Damon existed. He's just a monster to her. So, yeah. But it was very, very fascinating to go through with this episode. The whole Stefan thing, I mean, that was really, really awkward at the dinner, as dinners tend to be on shows. But it was very, very awkward. And yeah, I mean, my heart broke for Caroline, I'm not gonna lie. It really did, because it was a situation where she's been trying to look for Stefan. Stefan doesn't want anything to do with it, and she's been trying to find him. She's been trying to, like, I guess you could say, be there for him, because I think deep down she also knows that, well, surely Stefan is, I mean, he's just lost his brother, and he needs that guy, and Caroline has been there, and she wants to be there. So to have Stefan not even listen to her voicemails is just gonna absolutely break your heart. So yeah. And then Enzo just absolutely, I mean, I wish he didn't do that to Ivy, but I guess he had a thing for her neck anyway, so yeah, but I mean, it does feel like he is filling in the shoes of Damon, just with the fact that he vows to continue what Damon, I guess, promised him, in a sense, about making his life miserable. So, but it was, I don't know, there did seem to be a bit of a, yeah, there did seem to be a bit of a sweet moment in regards to how he looked out for Caroline. I mean, yeah, of course, killing Ivy was a bit of a no-no, but the fact that he saw Caroline crying, he was like, no, I'm not dealing with this shit. So he was being a bit difficult at dinner, and now he's just made Caroline cry. I'm not having this. No. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really heartbreaking, just seeing Caroline just, you know, be upset, and yeah, so but I don't know if that's going to be pushing to something with Caroline and Enzo, because I can kind of see what they're trying to do in a sense, but at the same time, there is no ignoring what Stefan and Caroline went through in regards to, especially the latter part of season 5. So, yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what will happen. But yeah, really solid episode, very intriguing stuff. Like I said, when it comes to furthering our adventures with Damon, as someone put it on my Patreon. So yeah. But, yeah, it was really great stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!